Okay, here we go again. Today we have a beautiful Yamaha YSS-62, probably the most sought after pro soprano in the world right now. They made these in the 80s, I think up into the late 80s, and then they came out with the two next 675. So this kind of turned into an instant collector's item. As soon as they discontinued them, of course everybody wanted one. The real pros tend to prefer to have the one-piece body where the vibration is not obstructed by a big joint here and possible leaks and wigglies and wogglies. So one-piece body. They also made it in the 62R, which had a slightly bent neck. Mr. Rousseau said, you know, I really love it, but I'd love it more if you had bent the neck. So they had to completely redesign the octave key, and those go for $1,000 more than the last one I sold was over $4,000. So this is the, let's see if we can get rid of that glare. Anyhow, so this is the regular 62. Again, very sought after, probably the most in tune. Every hotshot saxophone player I know plays the 62 or maybe the Yanagisawa version. But absolutely wonderful, perfect ergonomics. I mean, just huge. I mean, I just sold a Mark 6, and it was really tough to play. All the palm keys were all scrunched together. There was no front F key, no, high F sharp key, no strap loop. So this just kills it for actually less money, almost $1,000 less. So it's really got that bark right down to that low B flat. So the main thing they did is they brought the palm keys, one of the first companies to bring these palm keys out right into your hand, as opposed to like the old Summers. They were all clustered in real close to the body, and man, you're flailing all over the place. They actually brought the front F key. So you can just roll right to that. Instead of having to jump to it, you can just roll to that high F sharp key, and of course the high F sharp key. I just hate it up there, but I don't even know if I can play it up that high. My eyebrows just don't go high enough for that high F sharp. I just hate it. I love the bottom end. Of course, got the really nice the table keys here. You can just get around no problem. And the side keys, everything's right under your fingers. Always have a tendency to play too fast, just because you can. The keys are just so quick and fast, you can just scream over the whole thing. Oh, sorry. So just actually received the check in the mail today for this one, so it's gone, but I have one or two more, which is really rare. I mean, to have one is crazy, but I think I have two more right now. They just happen, whenever they come up, I just grab them. So, of course, the famous purple logo is usually gone by now. And where is it? There. That purple logo is still in nice shape. They tend to get beat up, always on the bell from putting them on stands and such. And this one's actually pretty good. I've had them where they're absolutely flat. So the flange is really nice on this. I don't see even any past work on it. It's got a little spottiness, I mean just minute, on the edge of the key right here, and a little bit on the body there. I mean, there's just a minute little ding there. I don't even think it's even going to show up. No, you can't even see it. So just on that low C key, there's just a couple little red dots. But again, almost impossible to see, especially with the glare. Anyhow, very, very clean. Nice engraving on it. You can see the pads are a wonderful color, top to bottom. I'm not sure if they're original or if they've been replaced, but either way, they're just in wonderful shape. Again, adjustable thumb rest. You got your strap loop, and you got your little place for your marching lyre. Like some guys do, they put the gooseneck in here, and you can come around and put your microphone here. Eric Marinenthal actually uses 2 microphones. He puts one here and one here. Since the sound's coming out everywhere, he's got like a little piece of heavy Romex wire coming around with a little condenser mic here, and then another bell mic down here, which is really cool. It gets stereo sound and reproduces the whole length of the instrument. So we're going to try this little thing here. Anyhow, it just goes on the same thing. So anyhow, really nice shape. Original case, original paperwork, original Yamaha polish cloth, original Yamaha cork grease. The little green sticker's gone, but still the same cup. And a nice little fuzzy wuzzy has a bear little cleaner. Keep it nice and clean. And the original case, of course, fits perfectly. One of the few companies that actually makes their own cases. And the original factory case is in really, really nice shape. And again, serial number 12637, and heading south pretty soon. It's just a perfect spring action. Some of the new Selmers, the spring action is so heavy it's actually almost painful to play. Where this is not as light as like an old balanced action light, where the keys won't even come up from gravity, but just an absolutely perfect tension. It's just marvelous to play. When I'm playing in my quartet, I usually play one of the 62s. It's just so terribly hard to play any soprano. I don't care what the price range in tune, even the best one. This is probably the most in-tune soprano on the market, and still tough to play. You can bend that whole side notes almost a half step, and I know guys that can bend it a whole step. So you're basically what one of my instructors called a slide whistle when you get up to that high. So you really have to use your ear up on that high notes. Boy, just marvelous playing saxophone. Again, usually they get a little banged up here and there, and this one's actually a really a clean example. Back when they were using real pearls instead of the pearloid, and so again, just absolutely beautiful. So there she is. If you need one, again, I've got not a million in the cellar, but a couple, and pretty rare at that. There she is, real straight. Probably get a regular old 4C mouthpiece in there. Just love the bottom end on that. So fat. Anyhow, that's it. Until next time, hasta Luigi.